Hello, how are you doing everyone? This is Rohit Ashok, an internet entrepreneur and digital marketer. So guys, today I will be talking about how to optimize your advert campaign, and I'm here with you with a new video on optimization of advert campaign. So I'll be demonstrating the entire process of optimizing adword uh, campaign, ad group, and ad text. This is something which is very important. If you create your ad on Google, and you want to use some strategy, some technique where you can bid less and get more of conversions, get more of your objective fulfilled by you know getting traffic to your website, and then they get converted with less amount of money you spend. For this, you would have to do some of the optimizations on advert platform. Many times it happens that we see that for the same advertisement people are paying some $20 and someone is paying something around $200. So for why this is happening for same product, for example, if you're selling any Nike or Reebok shoes on any of the platform, either on Amazon or Flipkart or Snapdeal, and when you check all the analytics and details, you find that okay, some Amazon is only paying 20 rupees per click, or maybe a per conversion 100 rupees, whereas Flipkart is paying 25 rupees and per conversion is something around 110 rupees. But at the same time, Coops is paying something around 50 rupees, or 90 rupees, just to come on page 1 and rank on top 4 on Google search engine, and they are paying something around 250 and 300 per conversion. So what is the reason behind that? The basic reason is the historical data and the optimization. So how you optimize your ad actually matters a lot. So let's go ahead and check it out, our way how we can optimize. But before we go and uh, do optimization of all these ads, so this is one of the campaign which I have, and it is still running. You can see there are a number of clicks, is there, impressions are there, interaction rate, cost, and every details are there. This is an advert platform for one of my client. So let's go and check first what all we are going to optimize, so that we get a better result. For that, what we do is, uh, before we do any optimization, it is very important to understand that. So we can do optimization on three levels. One is your campaign level, other is your ad group level, and third is your ad level, that means ad text level. But we have to keep two things in mind, and these two things are very important. Mind it, guys. Very less videos online, you'll find that in this way they'll teach you how exactly and where you have to put your focus to optimize. So there are two basic ways which you need to understand. One is your dimension under your ad ad campaign, and another is your column. So these are the major two things where you have to focus. Under dimension, you have conversions, you have labels, you have time, that means you have schedules, day, week, hour, month, then destination URL, final URL, geography, user location, blah blah blah, search term. And the same way you have column. Under column, you have to check the performance of your ad, the viewability, how many of the people has viewed, impressions, number of impressions, impression versus conversions, and so on. Same with the conversion. So click versus conversion, how many conversions, conversion, and the cost. Same with attribution, attributes, and so on. Under this, you'll also find CTRs, that is click through rate, which is very important. Clicks, bid, budget, and quality score. So these are the major parameters based on which we can optimize our advert campaign. So let's go ahead and check how we do that under our campaign. So let me just minimize this and let's go here. So this is my campaign, and I'm over my campaign here. You can see I'm over my campaign here. All campaigns are here. You can see all the campaigns are here, right? So what I'll do is, now I will go to settings. Under settings, I can find different uh, ad groups are here. You can find different, I mean, these are my campaigns, sorry, these are my campaigns. So under this campaign, what I can do is, under this setting, you can see I can look for a location. So you can see there are certain locations which I have chosen, and I have adjusted bid accordingly. So suppose, if you can see that this is a location where I have got 485 impressions, 8 clicks, whereas in this particular location I have got 2403 impressions and 107 clicks, whereas my interaction rate is 4.5 and the amount which I have spent is this much. Now I need to understand, like, this much amount I have already spent, but what is the conversion, and whether these conversion which I have got is actually performing well or not. So suppose, I need to understand that, okay, uh, here I have got lot of, impressions, lot of clicks, but my conversion is very poor. I have spent a lot of money, and I've adjusted bid also 10% high. So what I can do is, I simply can go and decrease my bid by, or decrease my bid by 5%, or decrease my bid by 10%, or so ever, or I can just simply keep it 5%, keeping as a 10%. So now you can see this will perform far better there in that particular location with a lower bid price, because I have lowered it by 5%. Now I can go to my modify column, and here I'll select, click CTR, average CPC, then average position, and then I'll go to conversion. I'll check conversion, and I'll also check cross device, how it is performing cross device, and then I'll click save, apply. You can see that, number of clicks which I have got in last month is 107 click here. CTR is 4.5, which is very good, because normally we say the CTR should be between 5 to 4 to 5%, which is the industry average. But if here I have got something more than 10, which is considered as a good, but I need to check whether I'm actually, higher CTR is good for me or bad for me. So let me tell you one thing. Many times it happens that, if you get a good CTR basically number of clicks by total number of impression which you received. So if your CTR is good, that means your ad is performing good, right? But we need to understand, sometimes it happens there are bots, there are people unnecessarily clicking your ad. For example, suppose my ad is for dental implant. So dental implant treatment at Noida, if I say, but somebody is looking what is dental implant, how to do dental implant, what is the definition of dental implant, and if my ad appears and people start clicking it, so those are non-relevant people. Those are not relevant to my ad. That means I'm getting impressions, I'm getting clicks, but there is no conversion. So I need to understand, if the CTR is high based on those clicks, that means somewhere I am doing something wrong. So I need to control those things. So keep in mind, while you do any optimization, you have to keep in mind that getting higher CTR does not always mean that your ad is performing well, because at the end of the day you are spending budget and you need conversions. It's not about clicks, it's about the conversions. So you have to keep in mind that you have to get maximum number of conversions. Now let's see average position. So my average position is where, it's more or less good, but here I can see it's 3.4, whereas it's a call ad, and if I can see, apart from that is 2, where I've spent 9,000. That's good, but I want to improve it to 1. Same here, I need to check something. This is how I have optimized. So I've checked. Now I have to go to schedule. So let's go to schedule part, the another schedule part. You need to check at what time your ad is performing well. So I've, today morning itself I've changed this data. Maybe that's why it is, I'm not getting that number of details here. But if I see, older, some of the data remains same. So if I see, uh, during morning 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. in the evening, I'm getting one click over here. And other details, if I go to day and hour and I'll check. So from 9 to 10 in the morning I've got 22 impressions and then no clicks. From 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the daytime I've got one click and 16 impression. I have spent 100 rupees. Okay. Here you can say on Monday I've got 11 in between 11 to 12 I've got 14 impressions and no clicks. So I just need to check how many impressions I'm getting in these these hours, and based on that how many clicks I'm getting. So out of impressions are how many clicks. So I need to understand this. So suppose maybe you can see that here during Sunday I between 2 to 3 p.m. I've got 16 impressions, which is comparatively, if I say talk about Sunday again, so from 5 to 4 to 5 o'clock I've got 15, 5 to 6 16. So this is a good time in the in the daytime. I'm getting more number of impression. But if you talk about clicks, I got clicks something around here. So if I change this data and suppose I go for maybe probably last 30 days, I can see, so last 30 days I can see there's one more click here. There is Wednesday during 1 o'clock. So I need to check at what time, day of an hour of a day, and on what day I'm getting more number of clicks. Suppose Tuesday in the morning I've got 8 impressions, so maybe 1000 impressions here and something around 100 clicks, and rest during other other hours in the same day I'm not getting any clicks or any interaction. And this, if this continues for next 2 to 3 weeks, I need to understand that this is a pattern where my audience are coming to my website and they are getting converted. So I have to keep in mind that this is the hour which has become a trend or a pattern on my ad, and people are coming during that particular duration. So I have to focus on that duration and keep my ad live at that point of a time. Rest I can pause my ad. You need not to waste money, because you've already researched, you did your A/B testing, and you find that for last 2 to 3 weeks your trend is that the people are coming something between 11 to 12, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. 12 noon, you can say, on Tuesday, or so on, right? So this way you can choose on our day and hour basis. Particularly on day basis, you want to check on Sunday you got these many clicks, on Wednesday these many clicks, on Monday you got more clicks, on Sunday 59 clicks. I mean, why you're finding differences? Reason being, these are different ads. So this is a search ad, this is a firm ad, again this is a call ad. So different ads you'll get different interactions and all. So here also you can go and you can modify your column, you can check your conversion. So you can choose conversions, you can choose viewable impression, you can also choose performance, and you can check the results. You can check in, I want to check this as well. This is very important. Now let me go and check attributions. I'll check. So I'll click apply. So if I see over here, I can check the number of clicks. It's good on Sunday. Then then CTR is fantastic on Sunday. It is lower on Thursday. Average CPC is also good for me for this particular business, but here if I see average CPC is very high compared to other days. Average position, if I see here I'm getting good position, but here again you can see, but still I'm on page 1. Invalid clicks, so I got one invalid click on Saturday and then three on Sunday. So these are invalid clicks which is actually costing me money, so I need to control all this thing. So this is how you're going to optimize. You need to check on which day, on which campaign you're performing well, how many clicks you're getting, what is your average cost, your viewable impressions, average CTR, average CPC, and all. Based on that you can decide what is your average position, and if your average position is very high, you can either modify or delete that particular ad or campaign, so that you should not lose money, and you can utilize that particular money in a new campaign, keeping all the flaws which you have already done in past in mind, and then you can change it according to the things which you have noticed you should not do. So this is how you do that. Then come to the device part. Next optimization is device. So how you're performing in case of computer, mobile and tablet. You can see in case of mobile, your call is doing good, you got 12 clicks, your interaction rate is very less, your average cost is high. According to me, it should be below something 70 or 65. Then if I talk about, there is a search ad where I've got 120 clicks, my interaction rate is fantastic. The cost, this is what I expect, it should not, but still I want click rate should be below something 40 or 30 rupees. I don't want more. I My major focus is more into conversions. So cost per conversion, cost plus rate, conversion value, and then cross device. So I'll just click that and just check. So cost per conversion, here you can see it is showing that cost per conversion is 9,264 for the entire month, right? For 120 clicks, conversion rate is 83%, conversion value is 1. So according to this, my one call is costing me 9,000 rupees, which is tremendously high. I should not do this. It should be below, my conversion rate should be below 100. This is what is my objective. So I mean, this is just for an example I'm showing you. Hey, there could be some other reason why it is showing that. I need to check my Google Analytics as well, that why this is this much higher. Maybe some other reason is behind that. I got only one call. Maybe people are, they just call from their mobile directly to the company. It may be possible that they just save the number and they'll call later. So there are several there could be several reason behind that. But yes, this is something which is really problematic. So you can see in my search ad, I am paying for cost per conversion is very high, but I need to check whether I have used that conversion tracking code or not. So this is just a simple example. So you can see, again, you need to control this. Here you need to control this. You have to, if this is the case, I'll decrease my bid by 10%, and from next time onward, if this ad runs, I'll pay less. So this is how I just did one of the optimization. So this is on a campaign basis optimization. Now let's go to keyword. Under keyword, I can see a lot of my keywords are there. Some are performing, they are below first page, so either I can increase the first page rate. So and this is something, a broad match. Ideally we don't suggest to go for a broad match if you don't want a bigger branding kind of a thing. Either you go for a BMM, broad match modifier, exact match, or maybe uh, maybe for a phrase match or something. So suppose, let me check average cost where I'm paying high. So my average cost is 70 rupees. If I go average by average, this is where I'm paying high, this is also where I'm paying high, this is also I'm paying high. So whichever is going above, this I believe I'm paying high. Average CPC is, cost per click. something around this. Then my click number of clicks which I've received here is, so this is a root canal treatment which will make it a phrase. And then CTR is very high here. If I see, this is also very high. I need to check, so I have to control this, you know. So I have to make changes over here. I can see that this is also very high, and it's a exact keyword, so I can expect that once I got, there are people who are searching exactly for this keyword, so they come up here and they actually, you know when they search this keyword, my ad appears. So this could be a uh, targeted traffic because I have used a exact key here. So here what I want to do is I want to check, modify my column, and I want to go for a quality score. I need to check my expected CTR, ad relevance, and this. Let me check other. So average position. So I'll just go and click because I need to check my quality score as well. So if I see this, the quality score should be between 1 to 100. uh, Google says 5 is a benchmark, and below 5, you need to do improvement, and above 5, if it is good, almost 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the more you get quality score, better would be your ad performance, and you'll pay less per click and per conversion. So quality score is basically the relevance of your keyword, your ad, your landing page, the quality of your ad text, content and all. Apart from that quality score, let me tell you, nobody can judge or predict quality score. It's the sole discretion of Google to decide the quality score and to help you to get lower bid and higher on conversion. So there are certain things which you need to keep in mind, you need to change. So if I see that I'm getting very less quality score on this keyword, what I can do is best, I'll just go for a phrase match best, and I'll change it to phrase, and maybe next time I'll get a good quality score. 5 is fine, average, below average is saying, if you see, this is something where my quality score is very good, that means my this ad is performing very well, and definitely the cost price would be lesser here for conversions and all. My average position is this, so you can see average CPC is 38.62, whereas here you can see, if I talk about this, average CPC is too high compared to this. So I need to control all this wherever I'm getting quality score below 5. So this is how again you optimize when you get lower quality score. You can see I have got 4, 3, then again 3, 3, 3, 5. Here I got 10. So wherever I've got 5 and above, wherever I'm getting, here I got 6, then again 7, 7, 7. This is where I got 1. So what I'll do is I'll simply go and remove this or pause this. So I'll pause this. Unnecessarily I'm paying money for this, so it's better I should not pay money, because I've got a very good, very very bad quality score. So simply I don't want to pay, I'll do some modification in that particular keyword. So now again, after optimizing your ad with the quality score, let's go to the search term. So keyword actually matters a lot in AdWord. So if you modify your keyword according to your the ad, according to the ad text and ad group you have. So here we'll talk about ad group. So it is very important to understand that what kind of keyword you should use, whether you should use exact keyword, so somebody is searching for particular they are very particular about something they are searching, and you have used that keyword, your ad appears, and there are high probability, high chances that these traffic can get converted. Whereas you have put certain keyword which is into broad match. So anyways, I hope everyone knows what is broad match, whoever is my viewer. If you don't know, you can check my other video where you can find the different type of keywords used in AdWords. So broad match is something very risky, where you don't have any end to it, you don't have any edge. You use a keyword, somebody is searching for anything blindly, and if your ad appears, you and there are high probability, high chances that these are non-relevant traffic for your particular ad or for your business, and they end up, if they end up clicking, you lose money. For example, suppose I say I am doing advertisement for my client who is into dental business, and if he is using a open broad keyword called dental clinic or dental implant, and somebody is looking for dental college, or maybe dental implant, ways of dental implant, what is the definition of dental implant, maybe what type of dental implant, what are all types of dental implant, doctor for dental implant. So just for his knowledge, or maybe for his or her research, and the end my ad shows up, and they end up clicking it. So these are not my relevant audience, and I'm losing money. So you need to understand that you should use your word carefully, but whether you have to use exact, whether you have to use broad match modifier, whether you have to use phrase or broad match, it's up to you. So now let's go to the search term part. Again, come back. So these are the keywords people are searching, and based on that my words are, ads are appearing. I can see dentist in Noida, dentist near me. So my keywords are far or less fine. This is something, these are my these are the competition of the client, for whom I'm running ads. So I've just added him to negative keyword. Yes guys, now you need to understand where you have to put your negative keywords. There are certain cases where you'll find that your ad are appearing where these people are not actually looking for you, but they're looking for your competition. And if they're looking for your competition and your ad appears and they end up clicking your ad, you're losing money. So here you have to keep in mind that you have to select those keywords which are non-relevant to your business. So go select over here and add as a negative keyword. So this is how you optimize your keywords. So I've added such keywords where I've got one click or certain clicks. So when I kept my broad match keywords, based on that I got this result. So I have to keep in mind that where I have to get broad match, but the broad match is also required at some point of a time. Again, I can look the kind of conversions based on a performance, clicks, CTRs, average CPC and all, and average position. I'll check how my this search terms, based on this search terms, uh, you know how my ads are performing, how much clicks I got, the CTR. So here you got a 20% CTR, which is very 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 good. Best dentist in Noida. And then here average CPC is, in this case your average CPC is very good, 19.82, whereas here you're paying 129. That means there is some problem with this particular keyword. You need to address this problem. Because this is a broad match, I need to make it either phrase match or broad match modifier, so that I should not get more of a click, but rather I get a click with a lesser cost. So here my CTR is fantastic. I can see here my CTR is phenomenal, 57%, 66%, you can see. So this is the keyword which I put in negative, because this is see, this is how we optimize, and this is a 66% CTR, which is wonderful. I mean, people are viewing my ad and clicking it, which is if we talk about 66%, the wonderful thing. But in this case, government dental hospital, my client is not a government hospital. He is, they are private organization, and if we get our ad shown based on this keywords, I'm losing money. I've already lost this much, so I need to add this on negative keywords. So I've already optimized this last month, but my average position are very good. So my client is happy because I keep optimizing and they keep getting a lot of calls, a lot of form fill up, whatever their objectives are is fulfilled basically. So this is how we optimize our ads. As I said, now you can go to ad, and you can go to extension. You can optimize your extension as well. Suppose let's go to column again and check how your ads are performing, and average position, conversions, attributes. Then I'll click save, and I'll just check. This is my call extension. So how call extension are performing. All together for 1 month is my cost, and average CPC is this much, average position is this much, and then so I need to check which extension is performing well and which one is not. So if this is performing good, so I'll keep this in mind, and then this is not performing well, so I'll just remove this because I have already lost money here. I need to remove this. Impression I got cost this much, and then I'll simply pause it, or I'll remove it. So I'll remove it. So I've just removed it. Again, you can see here, if I check, I'll remove it because my CTR is very bad. So wherever getting one or lesser, guys, you need to remove those extensions so you can you can also optimize your ad based on your extensions. I can also optimize my ad based on my landing page. So how my landing page is performing, and based on that I can optimize my ad. Then I can check change history and all. So there are several ways I can check change history and all. So these are my ad groups. So this is how we make a lot of changes and a lot of optimization wherever required. If you see that under settings you see that this location is performing good and you need to improve the to get more of a result, you can improve the bed here by 10%, or you can decrease your bed by whatever percentage you want to get more of result in that particular location. You can always do that. If you have a display ad, you can go for placement. So after this, let's go to add an extension part. Under this, click any of the ad. So let me click any of the ad. Let me go to the campaign. Under this campaign, let me go to that ad group, and under that ad group let me go to the settings. So under different under ad you have a different settings here. You can change your bid. You have standard ad type. You have, if you can put UTM code. You can check your ad rotations. You can optimize this way as well. You can look for devices. You can optimize according to your devices. You can optimize according to your demography and what age group is performing clicking your ad most. If you can say these are the age group which I don't want, they are just west of money for me. uh, Unknown. I cannot judge this because this is something which Google did not measure. So I'll just remove this, exclude from ad group. I'll just exclude it from ad group because I don't want these people to click, and I should be charged. I mean, I can exclude. I can look for a gender for optimization. I can look for households, who is earning what and how many of them are actually clicking my ad. So or if I see my product is a very costly product, and the people who has a lower income and they are clicking more to my ad, I need to manage that. I need to control these clicks. Unknown, I don't know, maybe this can be my customer and this cannot be. So I randomly I cannot stop this. Again, I can go and check keyword under my ads. I can check my audience. Let's go to the ad group part. So ad group has a different settings. Again, they have sales goal, they have search network. Here you can decide your location. You can exclude certain location and you can include certain location to optimize your ad. Maybe you see that you're running ad in New Delhi, and people from Mumbai or Kolkata, from Ahmedabad, they're clicking your ad. Then unnecessarily you have your own clinic in New Delhi and people clicking from other locations. You're losing money. There's no sense. It is no, I mean, nowhere it is a sense that people from Mumbai or Ahmedabad will click your ad and they'll come to New Delhi for a dental treatment. So you need to keep that mind, that if these people are clicking from some other place, you can include those locations into exclude, and you can exclude those people over here, and the ad will not appear to in their location. You can change your bid. So let's see, suppose I want to change my bid to 600 rupees, because maybe if my budget is high I may get good clicks. I can change my bid strategy if I want. So I can do that. I can check all these details, right? Again, location wise, you can see I can, if I go to campaign, and then campaign we have different sort of a settings. So if I go account setting, then I have to do account setting. So this is all about your uh, optimization. So I have touched all the points and I've shown you where to optimize and how to optimize. It is very 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 important to optimize your ad, guys, and if you don't optimize your ad, you lose money, you lose business, you'll end up paying high, and at the end of the day your customer will come back to you and they'll say you, either you give me a better result with a lesser price, or let's say can and say bye bye. So it is very important to understand that you need to keep optimizing your ads so that they get a better result, and in return you also win their business again and again and again, and you give them good conversion. So I have already mentioned all those parameters points through which you can do optimization. I hope it is fine and very much clear to everyone. So that's all for the day. So whoever is watching my video, I just want to request everyone to please subscribe to my channel, and uh, please share, like, comment, or if you have any questions, please write below this window. You have a portion of comment, please write your question. I'll love to answer that. But before you go away from this video, I have one request to everyone: please subscribe to my channel so that you directly get whatever new videos I come with on your or in your inbox. Thank you so much for watching this video. Enjoy your day and keep watching my videos. Thank you.